Hey guys, welcome back to the Wisdom Knowledge Podcast. It's your girl Paislee, and today I got the one and only Aaliyah Jadee.
Hey,
Hey, how are you doing?
I am doing really good. How are you doing?
Good, good, good. So you're in the UK. What time is it over there?
It is, I don't have my watch on me, but I think it's about 7:30 here, PM. So we're in the
Okay,
evening time. Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's like the afternoon right now,
Yeah.
1:30. Okay, so let's get into it. Tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I'm Aaliyah Jade. I am a cam model, and you can say a content creator, whatever you want to call it, social media girl. And yeah, that's my career. I'm fun, bubbly, crazy, and yeah, that's me.
Okay. So how did you get into this? You started camming almost 4 years ago now,
Yeah.
right?
Oh no, I think it's three almost. I don't know. It's
Okay.
been a while.
Okay.
Basically, funny story. I was sort of had a job as we do. It's not what we want.
Yeah.
I was a cleaner and I was a beauty therapist. So I did the usual 9 to 5,
Mhm.
and it was getting time where I was like, is this really what I want to do for the rest of my life? When you get to your mid-20s, you sort of start realizing, okay, there's going to be a bit more to life. So I thought, wow, what else can I do? And I had, funnily enough, a tarot reading from this guy on Halloween. I went to one of those like Scaresville things, they call them, I
Mhm.
think, in America. And they Fright Night, all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
And I came to this guy and he was like, you're going to do something with a camera, like, and I was like, really? He was like,
Mhm.
proper medium. And I went, okay, I thought he meant YouTube. So there's me at home thinking I'm going to do makeup with in YouTube, although that is
Mhm.
one of my skills and something I do love. And it was so funny. My sister came to me and was like, you should be a cam girl. You're young, you're beautiful, you have no like children, like you should do it now.
So
You
did
should
you
do it
know what
now.
a cam girl was?
I
Or you had
kind
no
of,
clue? What'd you think
kind
at the
of.
time?
I thought I knew there was different variants of cam girls,
Mhm.
um, but I didn't know to an extent. Like, you know, what they say when you go work in this industry, you open one door and it opens like 6 other doors, like new ways of working through. But I had no idea exactly what it was. So I signed up to a few websites and it took me 3 months to like get the guts to be like, okay, this is what I want to do. And
Okay.
I fell in love with it. I just started it and didn't know what I was doing because there's no manual in
Can
this
you
and
turn
there's no book.
the AC off? I'm so sorry. 1 second. I think it
No
was just
worries.
making too much noise in the background. I don't
That's
want
all
it to
right.
show up in my audio. Um, Thank you. Okay, so once you got in, how did you fit? Like, how did you sign up? Like, what was your process through that? Because I know going from like a regular job to this, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, what is all this?
So I came home and it was to my ex-boyfriend and I was like, damn, I was looking around, he was lazy and I was like, this is not the life that I want. It was literally just like I needed to really take that step and actually push myself.
Mhm.
But I was more intrigued by the earnings,
Oh
that was what I
yeah.
was more intrigued. And the idea that I could do it when I wanted to, work when I want, and I could manage my mental health that way too. So
Oh
that's how I was like, yeah.
yeah. So you got into it and you were on Cam Soda? You
Yes,
did
cam
Cam
soda,
Soda,
yeah.
Snapchat, OnlyFans?
So it started with just cam soda and I built
Okay.
a really small following on there. And I soon realized that after I finished doing my sessions with, my cam shows, I was like, oh, they want more. Like, where can I go? What can I do? And I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking, an after show or like, and I remember one of my fans who's been there since day one, and he was like, do you do video chats and things? And I was,
Uh-oh, we broke up for a second.
and he
Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me? Dang.
and I was like, yeah.
Hey. Okay,
Can you
sorry,
hear me?
there we
Yeah,
go. We broke up
that's
for a
okay.
second. So the customer asked, did you do video chats? And
Yeah,
what were you thinking? Like, what's a video chat? What's this?
I was like, oh, like I didn't know what to do because obviously I didn't know that you had price list. I didn't know all these things, and I was
Mhm.
like really trying to discover how I would go about it. And I did it, and it went really well, and I loved it. And it was just like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know what that was. And then someone mentioned, do you have like an OnlyFans? And I was like, oh, what's that? And I just like everything opened up to me, like the door started, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And yeah, just kind of went from there and was like, that's what I'm gonna do. That's the route I want to go down.
Okay, yeah, because you started the OnlyFans before the whole OnlyFans wave, before the COVID, before all this, you had an OnlyFans.
Yeah, that was interesting because at the time when I came about it, it wasn't like it was trending, like for people to sort of go from their cam insights and then make content as well.
Oh yeah.
And then OnlyFans kind of like called me because I was like, okay, I can make extra money on the side. Like this is really, really good for me.
Mhm.
Um, because that's just like going from that job, that meant I could leave the job and then do
Mhm.
all of this at home. And
Yeah.
that's when I was like, yeah, I'll sign up. And then I had to sort of figure out where to go from there.
Okay. So how's the process been? Do you have any crazy customers out there?
I do. I have a few that I got mostly needy customers. They're very needy. They're like, always wanting to talk to me, always wanting to, do this and that. I have, all of those things. And there's a few things else I've dabbled in to see like what else I could do. But yeah, I do have some crazy fans. I do.
What would you say is more of your niche, or are you just like well-rounded, or what do you
I would
how would you
say
just
only, yeah, I would say I'm well rounded, but OnlyFans is probably the thing that I focused on the most because I thought if I build my content, then it's always going to be there for me to use. Content is always
Mhm.
there. Whereas camming, it's something that you do live and you have to be consistent and it can be tiring. So for a while, I actually haven't cammed for a while just
Okay.
because of my history with my health, but I'm so ready to get back on there.
Okay, yeah, you were going through it. How's your throat and everything?
Oh, it's good. It's good. So I suffered with tonsillitis for a really long time. And, sometimes the doctors over here don't really see what's wrong with you. So I had to go through a few things to get to where I am, push
Uh-huh.
myself. I had my operation and got back on my feet. So now I'm back on my feet. I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Okay, good. So tell everyone what it's like on those days you just get up and you just don't want to camp, or you just are just like, ugh. Like,
So
how do you
those,
keep yourself
yeah.
motivated?
So those days can be really hard because as a cam girl, people do think those and doing content is like really easy. You're going to be just lazing around at home and doing, it can get really demanding. And sometimes I wake up to like hundreds of messages, Snapchats, people wanting things,
Yeah.
and then girls wanting to network. So on a day where I don't feel like I want to work, most of the time, like I actually don't. And I do say, right, today is your Zen day. You're gonna run a bath, relax, take a breather, get loads of vitamins in your system, drink loads of water, and go to bed. And most of the time I'll just watch a Netflix series.
Yeah.
But if I know that I if I know I need to work and I know I need some money, I will just, like I said, get myself up, put some music on, get myself ready. Because one of my friends said to me, if you feel good, you look good, and
Oh
if you look
yeah.
good, you feel good. They
Mhm.
work both ways. And when she said that to me, it kind of motivated me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go have my nails done. I'm going to go have a pedicure. I'm going to just work my way through the day. And by the end
Yeah.
of the day, I've probably made like 3 videos, done like a couple of video chats, all those things. And then, the money's there and I'm happy.
Yeah.
You just have to learn how to manage like yourself. Like if you're not feeling good, then it's a chilled out day.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Cause I know on days when I just don't feel like, yeah, I mean, I like have to do something, take a little 5 minute meditation or something before, because if you're in a, even if you're all cute, if you're in a negative mood or you're just not feeling like it
Mm.
on camera, it's not good. The
You
customers
can
can
see
see.
it. Yeah, they can see it and they're like, are you okay? And a
Yes.
lot of the time, actually, this is what I love about this job. And like, people like to keep things professional and be um how do you say the word, like, not show that side of you, but I've
Mhm.
really learned that personality is key. And if you're having an off day, someone might be like, that's what I'm looking for, I want to trigger more of that, and that's what, that's what makes them happy. So,
Oh
and
yeah.
a lot of the time, sometimes my fans just want to talk to me, they just want to see my face, and they're happy to have a conversation, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about this job. I don't know if you find that.
Oh yes. So on what was it? Sunday? Maybe Monday, Sunday or Monday, I had a 5 hour, no, it was a 6 hour Skype show.
Wow.
But all we were doing was talking. It wasn't consensual.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah, so he paid me 500 for it, which okay, now if it would have been sexual, it would have been a lot more. But because we were just talking, I was thinking like, okay, 500 for 6 hours, people don't go work their jobs and make that. So it's still good. And all I had to do was sit there and talk. I could smoke and I could drink and even eat. He
Have
didn't
a
care.
laugh. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah, and
like
just have a
we
conversation.
we also offer like not just the intimate part of things. We offer like that companionship that some people don't have or they don't have time for, especially with their busy schedules these days. And obviously with COVID as well, some people are still scared to go out and date and dabble
Yeah.
in those things. So we offered that. If you want to sit and talk, we're here, as long as we get paid, we're good,
Then
and
we're
like,
here to have a fun little conversation.
exactly.
So yeah, that's always good. So you talked about networking with other girls. So explain to people what that is, because I don't think a lot of people understand cross promotion and just
Mhm.
engaging with people that do what similar people.
Yeah. So first off, this is how I always tell people, sort of, if someone knows what I do and people want to know sort of like how does it work, I always say like networking is um, a way to communicate and grow your platforms and obviously your sites and things like that. But
Mhm.
the most important thing is that this community is a community. Um, Not everyone is going to treat you the way that like we treat each other
Oh
and how
yeah,
some
yeah.
people treat each other. But networking is like, when you go to a job and someone comes in, you've got your people that like mentor you, that have been in it for a long time, that are happy to
Mhm.
help. There's a few of those people that are around it and that will say, hey, I see you're doing really well, check this out, and then you go to your other people that you're
Uh-oh. Hold on, technical difficulties. It froze up. Ooh, stay tight.